Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Jay.
And we're the Hickses. The first question is, what is Sam like?
What is Sam like? Sam is stubborn. Sam is smart. Sam is corny.
Why am I corny?
You have corny moments.
Because of my jokes.
Yeah. Sam would do a joke like, what does the city wear to a home warming?
What is it?
A dress. Like stupid stuff like that.
Shut up. That was not fake. That was real. Shut up. Why did you hear that joke?
No, but she's passionate most of all. She's very caring, even when I'm not. What is Sam like? Emotional. But it works. We kind of balance each other out. She's the emotional one, and I'm kind of the not one. And she's loves family. What is Jay like?
Jay is my best friend. He is very logical, and you wouldn't think it, but he's very calculated, planned. Everything has a plan, everything has a place. Not many people know this, but he's super funny. He's one of the funniest people ever. And he is very protective, especially of me, and very driven. Actually, his drive was one of the first things that caught my attention. So he's very driven, always working towards something, has a goal. He's very intelligent, and he's funny. I think I already said that, but he's one of my favorite people ever. So I kind of like him. How did you know that I was the one?
How did I know that you were the one?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you the one when I saw you in Malibu, and when
Malibu.
Yeah, and when that song, taking over for the 2009 and 2000 came on, I just knew that you was.
No, that's not true. Juvenile taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Juvenile, you got us together, man.
Mm-hmm. That is not true. So the next question is, what was the best of 2019?
The best of 2019 was me leaving APS. I'm kidding. I love you, Mark. I love you. Mark Phoenix, love you. No, the best of 2019, for me, I think this was a year that I really, truly tapped into my, I don't want to say me being a man, but I really tapped into really pushing and going after what I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
And most of all, doing it with you.
Yeah. I would say, so yeah, the best of 2019 was our relationship just really solidified this year. My vision board party, which brought in 2019, was pretty awesome. I had a bunch of people over at my house. We made vision boards. I got a promotion in April. That was pretty cool. And then I actually won an award through my professional association in October. It was a big surprise. And that was pretty awesome too. So we've had a lot of good stuff. We traveled some. We actually traveled more than I thought we did in 2019, but we've had a lot of good stuff happen. So What was the worst part of 2019 for you?
The worst part of 2019, definitely the topper was probably the miscarriage.
Yeah, me too.
The farthest we actually ever got with a pregnancy, only for it just to not work out.
Yeah.
Later on, that was a very trying moment for both of us. The hard part about it is trying to stay strong, not only for you, but also trying to maintain my own sanity at the same time.
Right.
So you really have to kind of sit back and just pray and just you got to stay grounded as much as possible. But that was the most.
So, long story short, Jamal and I have lost 6 pregnancies over the past 3.5 years, and we got pregnant this summer, and it was super exciting. It was the farthest along we got, which was not very far compared to some people. It was 8 weeks, but that was the farthest along we had ever gotten. And we lost the pregnancy in August, and we actually heard the C word. So my doctor at one point threw around the idea of a form of cancer. After that, and that was kind of scary. Thank God that's not what it was. But we'll talk a lot more later about all of that and about our experience trying to get pregnant and all that. It's one of the reasons we're kind of starting this. But that was definitely the worst part of 2019 was the miscarriage. It did not help that it actually happened right after Jamal was in a really bad car accident in July, where his car was totaled. Thankfully, he really didn't have any injuries, but it just, the stress, the other driver got really hurt. The other driver was at fault. But it was a kid, he was 17, and he was on a motorcycle. It was a very stressful time in our lives, and really we're still kind of going through that. Everything's not finished, so we can't talk a whole bunch about it, but the stress of that led up to the stress of the miscarriage. And then this year was really lonely for me.
Yeah.
Like, I made a decision that I wasn't going to go after any relationships that were not investing in me. So it meant that I was not initiating contact with people. And I found out who my real friends were. And that was really lonely this year. So we've kind of...
I also will say that 2019 also, you speak about friendship, reconcilement. There was, I'm not going to name any names, but there was a certain issue where, we didn't know if these people, fell out with us, or it was something that we had something to do with, or if it, we just wasn't communicating like that. And not only that, she was also deleted off a Facebook page as a friend. Luckily, time has... time things will present itself to where you can get together and really just talk. And sometimes that's what it takes. You need time to, sit back and, just assess the situation and really make that decision to make things right.
Last question. What are your goals or your resolutions or whatever you want to call them for 2020?
For 2020, I actually want to get my wife out of this townhouse and get her in a nice house. I've been looking at houses, like something that I've never done. I've been looking at houses lately. And I also want to have a child successfully, have a successful pregnancy, and start building a family.
You want to travel?
And yeah.
I want to travel.
I'm gonna take her on. She's been bothering me about a cruise, so that's definitely going to happen sometime soon.
Yep, and I think for both of us, we just want to continue growing our relationship with Christ. We want to see kind of what our ministry is, what ministries we have. Also, spending time with family is always a good one, and we probably really need to focus on our health. We say that every year, but we're serious. It goes hand in hand with the stuff with having a baby, and so this year we're really hoping to focus on that. So, and when I say health, I don't just mean losing weight. I mean total body health and mental health. Mental health is a big talking and being nice to yourself, and rest and saying no are always two. Oh, and I want to finish my PhD. It's a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, not my PhD, my EDD. I'm working on my freaking dissertation. I want to be done with it. I'm so tired of being in school. So those are our goals.
And I'm also going to be a state trooper as well.
Woo!
So we're going to have another car sitting outside sometime soon.
Gosh.
Another
All right.
patrol car.
So we have lots of goals for 2020. We can't believe it's 2020. We're getting ready to go celebrate the night. And we hope you all have a wonderful new year. And be safe.
Be safe.
And we'll talk to you soon.